welcome back to BeautiCo. So today I'm gonna be trying out the most expensive makeup that I have in my collection, and this is the look that I came up with. Do I look expensive to you? Bougie? Like I spent like a hell lot of money on this makeup. Do I look like that? I think I do. I love the way my skin is looking, the way I'm glowing. So this particular video is not to show you guys how much expensive makeup I own, but it's just to see how the most expensive makeup applies on the skin. And it's nothing to boast. I have got a lot of them in PR, and over the years I've collected. It's nothing that I'm trying to show off. It's just generally I thought like, what if I tried the most expensive makeup that I have in my collection and see how it turns out. So yeah, that's what I did. I hope you guys like this video, and also if you all do like the videos that I make, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you all get notified every single time I upload a video. So now let's get into the video and see all the bougie makeup that I've tried. So my skin is feeling super dry right now. I haven't moisturized, so I'm gonna moisturize using my Pomegranate and Collagen Volume Lifting Serum by the Face Shop. I have been trying this out. I like it as of now, and I'm just gonna use this as my moisturizer. And for my skin or my makeup to look expensive, I need to moisturize. So I'm gonna do that. Just taking this much. So the most expensive lip balm that I have is from M.A.C. This is the lip conditioner Hydratant. This is actually a beautiful lip balm. I love this. It smells so good and it hydrates my lips as well. It's like the classic M.A.C fragrance. I love that. Next we are gonna prime. Now for primer, I'm using the M.A.C Natural Radiance Base Lumiere Primer. Now this is more like a hydrating primer. So I'm gonna use this right in the perimeters of my face, and then right in my T-zone I'm gonna use this Smashbox, the original Photo Finish Smooth and Blurred Primer. This is another expensive primer that I have in my collection, and it works wonders to fill in my pores and just blurring out all my pores. Now let's move on to foundation. Now I have this foundation by Makeup Forever. This is the Ultra HD Invisible Cover Foundation. I recently bought this. I haven't tried it out. I'm gonna try it out for the first time with you guys. Hopefully this works out for me because I spent a lot of money on this foundation. And right now it looks like it's gonna be a little darker for my skin tone, but fingers crossed it works. Oh, it's runny. I didn't expect the foundation to be runny. Why do I feel like it's not covering much? Just gonna dip it right in and try it out. It's a very lightweight foundation, by the way. Let me try this out with a brush. Just using my Glazen Cosmetics brush. I think with a brush it gives a better coverage. With a brush, I use less than a pump on this side of my face, but on this side of my face I use like 2 pumps with my beauty blender. So yeah, the brush is the way to go with this. So the most expensive concealers that I have in my collection are 2. One is the Overachiever concealer by Huda Beauty. This is in the shade Granola, and the second one is the M.A.C Pro Longwear concealer in the shade MC35. This is an oldie but a goodie. Beautiful concealer. I've been using this since ages. I love it. The Huda Beauty, not so much. I feel that it's too drying, but we're going to use a combination of these two because this one is a little bit more liquidy and hydrating, and this one is a little bit dry. Taking one pump, best part, it comes with a pump. Just tapping it underneath my eyes. On the bridge of my nose. This is like very full coverage, so a little bit goes a long way, but you have to work faster with this because it dries up faster. It's taking a little bit in the back of my hand. Again, the Huda Beauty concealer is like super full coverage as well. And just right in my inner corners, I'm gonna apply the Huda Beauty Overachiever, just to eliminate all the darkness. For setting, I'm gonna use the most expensive powder that I have in my collection is from Cover FX. This is the matte setting powder. This is in the shade medium. As you guys must be knowing, I like to cream contour, and the most expensive cream contour product that I have in my collection is the Huda's Quickie Contour Stick. It's very creamy. I mean, why is it picking my foundation? That is not cool. A waste of money. That contour stick is horrible. My cheaper contour sticks are better than this. Let's do some expensive brows. The most expensive eyebrow pencil that I have in my collection is this one from Benefit. This is precisely my brow pencil. I'm in the shade 5, and this is what it looks like. Super fancy. That's very precise actually. I really like this eyebrow pencil. It's really good. It gave me that very bushy brow, but now I want to fill it in with a little bit of brow powder because I can see sparse areas. So I'm gonna fill it in with the Foolproof brow powder. This is the most expensive eyebrow powder that I have in my collection, and this is in the shade 05. I'm gonna use this section to fill in my brows. Okay, so for my eyes, I have these Huda Beauty's Metal and Matte Melted Eyeshadows. I recently bought this, and this is in the shade Double Pump Latte. The matte one and the metal one is called Drop Top. I'm gonna use this for the first time. These are expensive. Just for this, you have to pay 2,000 rupees, which is a lot. Just gonna first apply this in my transition area and blend these out first. This is my PAC 107 brush. I went for something really neutral so that I can use it on an everyday basis. So this is gonna act like a base for what I'm gonna use later on. So I'm just gonna use this right in my inner corner. That's really pretty actually. So like this can be an eyeshadow look altogether, like applying a little bit right here, the matte shade would have done the job. But since I'm trying out the most expensive makeup in my collection, I have this most expensive eyeshadow palette from M.A.C. This is for 12,000 rupees, you guys. That is a lot of money, but it's such a beautiful eyeshadow palette. Like, there are pops of colors, there are everyday shades, there are shimmery shades right here. So this is like an overall like palette that can be used on an everyday basis. I'm gonna use this shade right here. It's Let's try and set this. Very soft, blendable eyeshadows, no efforts needed. Using my Glasm Cosmetics tapered blending brush. I use this shade right here. I'm just gonna pull it out like a wing. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this shade right here, this champagne-y beautiful shade, and I'm gonna set this Huda Beauty's eyeshadow with the shimmery shade and add a little bit more pop. Look at that. Now my eyeshadows are popping. So I'm just gonna apply some black eyeliner right here to make it a little bit more intense and sharp. I'm using this. This is the most expensive eyeliner that I have in my collection. This is the M.A.C Dare Black Dual Dare All Day Waterproof Liner. Is like a kajal. The other side is the felt tip, and I'm gonna use the felt tip side. I have been finding my most expensive lash by Huda Beauty in this style Samantha since the past hour, and I just couldn't find it. I have lost it somewhere and I'm so sad. But I'm gonna use a lash. So the lash that I'm gonna use is the Henaa Beauty's lash style in Shizaa. These are my favorite lashes, by the way. I'm so sad right now. But anyway, I'm also gonna apply some mascara because before I go in with false lashes, I need to prep them. I'm using my most expensive mascara that I have is the Roller Lash by Benefit. By the way, the Huda Beauty lashes in the style Samantha are also one of my favorite lashes. So yeah, I'm super sad about that too. So till the time my lashes are drying, I'm gonna move on to the rest of my face. I'm gonna start by bronzing, and the most expensive bronzer that I have in my collection is the Estee Lauder's Bronze Goddess in the shade medium. This is what it looks like. It's such a huge bang. I love the packaging. I love these bronzer packaging that these luxury brands have. Look at that. It's not showing up too much. Not enough warmth to it. I like my bronzers to have a lot of warmth. So I recently purchased this Guerlain Terracotta bronzer. This is in the shade Moyen Brunettes 05. Look at the packaging, you guys. I absolutely die for these expensive luxury packaging. Look at that. And that is a beautiful bronzer. This is my Glasm Cosmetics blush bronzer brush. Perfect. So for blushing, I have the most expensive blush from a drugstore brand called as M.A.C Cosmetics. Their blushes are so amazing, but they are so expensive. So I have this M.A.C's Rose Powder Blush Trio in the shade Floral Fantasy. Look at that blush trio. It's so beautiful, looks so expensive. It is expensive, the most expensive blush that I have in my collection. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the middle shade. My god, that shade is so beautiful. Such a beautiful nude shade. I'm also gonna top it off just a little bit with this one. This one is a little bit shimmery, so I'm gonna go really like light-handed on this one. That is a beautiful blush. Now I'm gonna set and forget it first, and then we are gonna move on to highlighter because I want to melt all the powderiness, then go in with that stunning highlight. I'm gonna use the Estee Lauder's Set Plus Refresh Perfecting Makeup Mist. This is the most expensive makeup setting spray that I have in my collection, and look at the packaging. The packaging is so bougie. Love it. Oh wow. Actually, it has a very fresh smell to it. I'm so excited for highlighter. I am trying for the first time a MAC highlighter. This is the Extra Dimension Skin Finish Trio, and this is in the shade Among the Stars. This is what it looks like. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. So I'm gonna try out this particular shade right here. Some more, please. What is that highlight? It's so super smooth. What? Oh my god, that is so beautiful. So for my lips, I'm gonna go for a classic red, and I'm gonna be using the M.A.C Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color. These are expensive, but they are so good, so I wanted to use these. One is in the shade called as Feels So Grand. This is like the perfect orangey red. And the other one that I have is Dance With Me, which I broke, and this color is absolutely stunning. So I'm gonna do like an ombre. Done using all the most expensive makeup that I have in my collection, and I love the result. Love it to bits and pieces. Look at my skin, it's so glowy. Looks expensive for some reason, or I just feel that I'm feeling expensive for some reason because I actually used a lot of expensive products. Anyway, the last step that I'm gonna do is apply some perfume. Perfume is so expensive, you guys. I absolutely love perfumes. If you guys don't know, I'm a huge fan of smelling good, and I did splurge a little bit recently. I got the Dolce & Gabbana, the only one perfume. I haven't even opened it yet, and I have read a lot of good reviews, seen a lot of good reviews of this. I'm so excited for this. Oh, I cannot wait to smell it. I'm so nervous as well as so excited to try this on myself. Anyway, so this is what the perfume bottle looks like. Such a stunning bottle. Stunning. Oh my god. This fragrance is heaven. I don't know the notes. I cannot even describe the notes to you, but you gotta smell this perfume. It is so good. It's sweet, it's spicy, it's sexy, it's a nighttime fragrance, and it is gonna leave a mark. It has a personality. I love it. Oh my god, I'm already obsessed with this. This is so good. So guys, this is the final result. I cannot get over the fragrance is so good. But anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. If y'all did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna go now, and I'll see y'all in my next video very soon. Until then, bye.